said. She grabbed my hand, girls ran through, met the bar, witness said. Tears fled the head, I'm waiting, I guess she tweeting, I guess she confessed. She thinking less, not drinking less. Bathroom says, investigate, spontaneous. I stereotype, put to rest tonight. Imagine, believe, and achieve, it works. Skyline as a rise like fireworks.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to After the Storm. I'm your host, Matt Clark. We are doing our After Thunder Nets post-game analysis, which, of course, the Thunder won 130-109 at New Jersey, improving to 14-27. Wanted to say that I thought the Thunder played great tonight. They hit a bunch of threes, which really helped us. What did we end up? 20 for 45. 27 and 20 for 45 and 27 for 46 from three. So we were 20 for 45 from two, 27 for 46, and they were 7 for 32. And what that says to me is that what I talked about, my keys was protecting the paint, and that went by committee because we're little. We don't have a rim protector, which I've talked about multiple times. So we had to protect the paint by committee because giving up 80-something points in the paint like we did the other night is just unacceptable. We had to be very good on our perimeter defense. And then because they are a transition-oriented team because of James Harden, you have to be able to protect them and at the other side get some steals, get some easy baskets in order to translate that into easy opportunities for us to be able to score, which allows everybody to get into a rhythm on offensively. And I thought we did a great job of that. Once again, everything flows through SGA. When he's aggressive and he's on point, it makes everything easier for the rest of the team. And I've said this multiple times. As he goes, so goes the Thunder. He has to be the guy. He has to be the one that's stepping up. He has to be the one that makes plays because if he doesn't, everybody else tries to play without themselves. And they get outside of their game and outside of their capabilities. And what does that do? Turnovers, bad shots, which turn into what? Easy transitions basket for them and knocking down threes. That's what happens, okay? But the Thunder, I thought, did a great job of tonight of letting him get out. And then once he got out, he started getting in the flow. What does that do? Open it up for Dort to knock down some threes. It opened it up for Muscala, which I thought he was on point tonight. And he's the one guy that I said, hey, you can shoot as many threes as you want. He's got the best stroke, and he can shoot as many threes. I have zero problem with him shooting threes. But anyway, it allowed Dort to knock down some shots. It allowed everybody else to get into a nice flow because everybody goes, oh, man, he's on it tonight, so which frees everybody else to be free. There's no pressure. When you put pressure on the other guys, we don't have guys who can really play like that. But when they don't have to play under pressure to score, they feel like they can just free and loose to shoot the ball. It opens up everything for our team. I thought the Thunder did a great job of coming out and doing that. But like I said, everything runs through SGA. If he's on point and he's rolling, everything else is easier. And on top of that, I want to say that we ended up winning the first quarter, 38-26, 5 for 11 from three. And guess what that meant? We were shooting uncontested shots. I have zero problem with the Thunder shooting threes if they're uncontested. My problem is when they try to get guys in front of them doing step backs. You guys ain't got that kind of game. You're not shooters. You're not scorers. That's not what your game is. But tonight, because of SJ's aggressiveness, it allowed the Thunder to be able to shoot wide open three, wide open three, wide open three. It was shot after shot after shot after shot after shot, wide open for three, and which allowed the Thunder to once they started scoring, it made all the difference in the world for us, and I was excited about that. Scoring, it made all the difference in the world for us. And, oops! Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. About that, but it allowed the Thunder to do everything they needed to do to get that in. And anyway, I was excited about it. Anyway, the Thunder 38-26 at the end of the first quarter, and then it came down to the second quarter. And I wanted us to repeat what we were doing in the first quarter. And as long as we were doing that, it allowed us to repeat and do everything that we needed to do, which we did. And I look at that. It allowed us to run our offense. It allowed us to rebound. Sorry about this, guys. I kind of got off track here a little bit. Allowed us to do some things. Allowed us to run our offense. We had to rebound by committee, which we did, and because of that, it allowed the Thunder allowed us to do a lot of easy things that we normally did not have a chance to that we normally wouldn't do. So I was really proud of what the Thunder was doing. Hold on a second. I'm kind of out of whack here. Allowed us to stay aggressive. Hang on one second. I got out of whack here. Sorry, guys. Uh, my live stream just went off, and so I'm trying to fix it for all my Facebook peeps. I'll have you guys right on just a second. Uh, there we go. We got you guys. Should have you guys back in just a second on Facebook. I know that some of you, I'm getting texts from some of you guys. We'll be back on just a second. Anyway, we need to repeat what happened in the first, which meant get the easy shots. SGA has to stay in his bag. We had to rebound by committee, and we got to stay aggressive. And that's exactly what the Thunder did. The Thunder stayed aggressive, and by staying aggressive and guarding the paint by perimeter, by committee, because like I said, we don't have big guys. We don't have a rim protector. So what does that mean? That means we have to rebound by committee. That means we have to try to block shots by committee, which we did. Trey Mann did a great job of getting his hands on a couple balls because we're little. We just don't have those guys inside. So we have to rebound by committee. We have to play defense by committee. We have to do everything by committee. Offensively, take care of the basketball, which of course we did. And I want to say this about Dort. He played great tonight. 6 for 10 from the field, 4 for 7 for 3 for 19 points in the first half. He played tremendous. But what did he do? He played within himself. He wasn't his normal Lou Dort self where he's running around, doing all kind of crazy things, playing outside of what he's capable of doing. Tonight, waited on his shots, wide open, took his time, knocked down the shots, did a fantastic job. And I don't know how many wide open threes we had, but, we were 11 for 24. And what that tells me is when we're 11 for 24, that means we're facing up, we're squared up to the basket, we're making nice, easy shots. That's what that tells me, okay? And that's what happened with the Thunder tonight. 19 points by Lou Dort. Normally I'm on him about his shot selection, but tonight I had zero problems. He was not playing out of control. He was not trying to do spin moves, trying to do a bunch of stuff that he's just not capable. He does not have the skill set to do that. On the other side of that, I thought Josh Giddy, the first half wasn't that great simply because he was kind of outmatched a little bit defensively. Got a little frustrated offensively, really couldn't get his shot off at the same time because these guys are long. They are athletic. They're the same height. So it made it a little difficult, but he did get a chance to get the second half and get into his bag, which I thought he did a good job of. But anyway, what I love about this is the Thunder they came at us, they made a run at us, which I've talked about many times. One team makes a run, then all of a sudden in the second quarter, into the first quarter, sometime that team's going to make a run back at you. Especially they're being at home, they're going to make a run. That's exactly what happened. Got within 10, and then what happened? Boom, we put Trey Mann in there, which I love Trey Mann, and I've sang his praises many a times. Trey comes in and he basically saves us, and we go on an 18-8 run to end the first half. And I think that if it hadn't been for Trey, who knows what would have been happening. But he came in, he got a 3 right away. It kind of jump-started our offense, got everybody loose again. And then we were able to play some defense, get some stops, come down, make a couple of easy baskets on the other side. Made a huge difference. I think that was a difference in the second quarter. Clearly, we were doing this. Trey Mann comes in, knocks in that 3, and then we went just like that. We took off. And, all it takes is really one play to get you in that motion, to get you in a groove, to get you in rhythm. And then once any team gets in rhythm, whether it's us or opposing team, it's irrelevant. Once you get in rhythm, then at that point, as a team, it's hard to stop. And that's exactly what happened with the Thunder tonight. They were hard to stop. Did a great job, and I want to say 13 for 21 inside in the lane and 2-point baskets. 13 for 21. That's efficient. And I know I say this all the time. 2-point baskets win games. 3-point baskets, breakbacks. And that's exactly what happened. Trey came in, knocked down the 3, broke their run. All of a sudden, bam, all of a sudden the Thunder back up 18, 17, in a groove again, and stop their run. But a lot of times it takes that. It takes a play or two, a defensive stop, a steal, a block shot, a 3, a dunk, or something that's got to happen for that team to stop that run by the other team. Trey Mann, I want to say you did a great job. Thank God for you the second quarter. You did an amazing job. And the Thunder, like I said, went on an 18-8 run to end the half. So Thunder come out the third quarter up 70-51. I was a little worried about this because we had made 11 threes, and they were 2 for 15 from the three, and I was a little worried about us. I thought we'd come out, start jacking up a bunch of threes, so I was worried about them coming at us and making a run. But, what did we do? We kept them out of transition. We kept making them take ill-advised threes because that was our perimeter defense. Our perimeter half-court defense was outstanding once again tonight, which allowed them to not get a bunch of open shots. And if they're going to make shots in the NBA, guess what, guys? They're going to make shots. Anyway, great job of doing that, but I want to say that we did a great job. The Thunder, did a great job of taking care of the basketball, did a great job of taking good shots, not coming out there playing without themselves. And I was afraid that we'll probably not start out flat. And guess what happened? We started out flat, and flat and relaxed. I guess more relaxed than flat. I guess they're both kind of the same thing when you're talking about basketball. But we came out, we relaxed, we were up 20. Hey, we got this game. We're getting any shot we want. We can go to the basket when we want. We're not letting them score. They can't get to the rim. They're taking horrible shots. They're missing threes, which allowed the Thunder to get a little bit more lackadaisical, a little bit more confident, overconfidence, I should say. And then what happened? Trey Mann came in, saved us again. Okay, he came in and saved us again, and I like this young man. I like everything he's done, and he came out in the third quarter when they came back and made a run. What did Trey do? Came out, made a three, got us back in the groove, got to play defense, got to steal, got to dunk. Bam! All of a sudden the Thunder are off and running again. And when you look at this, at the end of the third quarter, SGA had 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. He was deep in his bag tonight. He made some moves tonight that I was just like, oh, my God, bro, do your thing tonight. I loved it. I mean, I get excited when I watch basketball. I get excited when I see a big player, a big-time move that I know the difficulty of the move that he just made, how difficult it was. And I understand how hard it is to make the move that he made. So I can appreciate it, which gets me all excited, understanding the difficulty of the move that he just made and how he executed it flawlessly and at ease. That was impressive and a great job by him. Anyway, I like what the Thunder did tonight in the third quarter. We were up 100-87. Like I said, Trey Mann came back, saved us, and at this point we were 14-32 from three, and they were 3 for 12. Anyway, they were 5 for 22 in the third quarter. And all that tells me is the Thunder's defense was outstanding tonight, the perimeter defense. And, I've harped on that, transition offense, transition defense, perimeter defense. If you can do those things, you're going to be a hard team to beat. And the Thunder is extremely hard to beat when they are doing those things. When they're playing great perimeter defense, not giving up easy baskets going to the lane. And third of all, and most of all, they're not giving up easy transition baskets, getting back on defense, not getting to set up our defense so they're not allowed to give them anything. Those are the keys that the Thunder have to do. When they do those game in and game out, they're going to be tough to beat. Anyway, end of the third quarter, the Thunder up 100-87. Then we go into the fourth quarter. I was a little nervous because our starting lineup was basically Jerome, Mann, Giddy, and Deontay. I'm like, what? Coach D, what are you doing? We can't keep up with these guys with that lineup. We don't have the foot speed. And guess what happened? They boom, 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 came at us. All of a sudden he makes a substitution, takes out Deontay, puts in Dort. They come on a run on us, back and forth. They got within 7-9, whatever it was. And I thought, oh, shit, here they go. Oh, excuse me, I can't say that word. Anyway, I'm thinking, oh, man, here they come at us. And then our boy Josh Giddy stepped up, knocks down a three, goes to the basket, actually shoots a nice little hook shot, knocks down a three. Jerome hit a three, the run over. All of a sudden, Thunder back in control. Like I said, it only takes a couple of plays. It's either one shot or a couple of shots. It's all it takes when a team makes a run at you, because what happens is when you get behind, you expend so much energy trying to catch up, trying to catch up, trying to catch up, trying to catch up. Once you do that, once you catch up, then what happens at that point? When you do catch up, okay, you spent so much energy that you're exhausted. Now your legs are gone. And then they couldn't get it back out at us. Knock down open three. Knock down open three. Everything that we had been getting in the first and second quarter that we weren't getting in the third, wide open looks, we got in the fourth quarter. I thought the Thunder did a tremendous job of hitting the open man. And one thing that's been driving me crazy is driving to the basket right there instead of finishing, kick it out for the three. And tonight we were finishing, and then when they would close off, then you kick it out. And I thought the Thunder did a great job of that. They only had a couple of times where it drove me crazy. When you get to the basket, you have an 8-footer, 3-footer, 2-footer, and you pass it out for a 25-footer. Makes zero sense. Take the high percentage shot. 2 points is better than no points. Anyway, I thought Giddy was magnificent tonight in the fourth quarter. He came in, he made some big shots, made some great defensive stops, got some rebounds, and did do what Josh Giddy does. Okay? Like I said, it should be SGA, Josh Giddy, and Dort. It should be that in that order. SGA getting in his bag, doing his work. Josh doing what he does as far as scoring, 17, 18, 19 points, 8, 9, 10 rebounds, or 7, 8, 9 rebounds, and 8 to 10 assists. That should be his scoreline every night. And if he's that and SGA is at 27, by the way, congratulations, SGA, on your 8th 30-plus point game tonight. But anyway, he's got 27. He's got 17. Dort is about 14 points. The Thunder are going to be hard to beat, okay? They're going to be hard to beat. And I know that Dort had a great game tonight, and that's fine. But, Josh Giddy needs to be our second scorer. He needs to be that guy. And right now, he's still young. He's still learning. He will get there, though. I am confident that he will get there in time. But anyway, I want to say great game tonight by the Thunder, 130 to 109. Like I said, we finished 20 for 45 from 3. I mean from the field, 27 for 46 from 3. I don't remember last time we made that many damn threes. Okay? I love what we did, but we got to continue to do that. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but on the other side, they were 7 for 32. And I know our team is about shooting threes, and I get all that, but we just don't have the shooters to consistently knock that down because the last few games we have not scored well from 3, and those are things that are going to have to change. You're going to have to do this. But anyway, I want to say thank you tonight for everybody coming out and watching after the storm. Sorry about the little hiccup. Our shows are normally not like this. Our shows are normally very smooth and very running. But for some reason tonight, we had a bunch of technical difficulties. But anyway, thank you for staying with me. Hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.